Hello and welcome to my review of the Traffic Magnet software. This tool is designed to create traffic attracting mini tools that you can easily add to your WordPress page or website. First, you add your API key, although this may not be required. Then you create your first project. You will see some pre-added niches here. You can choose one and then select from the available sub-niches. Alternatively, you can enter your niche directly. Give your project a name, select a primary goal like driving backlinks, generating leads, or increasing traffic, and define your target audience. For this example, I'll choose personal finance and the debt payoff sub-niche. As you can see, the fields are now pre-filled, but we can still edit them. I'll change the primary goal from increase traffic to generate leads. Now, let's click to discover traffic magnets. The software will now generate tool ideas. Here we go. Each idea has a rating. This one, for example, has high traffic potential, is a good lead magnet, and has strong monetization possibilities. It's an interesting angle, I would say. An interest calculator is common, so this debt snowball calculator is something different. There are a lot of ideas here which you can export as a CSV file. For the next step, we'll just click on one. Here you can configure variations for split testing, targeting different audiences, or using different monetization angles. For instance, we have the first variation here and a second one. Then we'll click Use this blueprint. Next, we can choose a visual theme for the tool. You can copy the blueprint information to use in your own tools or regenerate all this info. We can create a single HTML file or an embeddable widget. I'll choose the widget. This will take a few moments. The system shows the keywords, required inputs, outputs, and the calculation logic it's using to build the tool. The widget is ready. Now we'll copy the embed code and open the content wrapper. We paste the code here. You can see the information is already split out. The blueprint, the HTML, the target keyword, and the topic. You can also include a call to action with your URL. Now click Generate Content Package. This generates a full page with a title, an introduction, a how it works section, key benefits, keywords, and an FAQ. You can expand these sections to get even more content. There's a small markdown formatting issue here, but I've already reported it and it should be fixed soon. Here are the meta title and description and the call to action block. You can also generate a hero image, but I don't have the image API set up right now. Finally, we'll click Generate Full HTML Page. And here is the final output with the calculator, key benefits, FAQ, and call to action. From here, you can push this directly to your WordPress site or download the HTML to upload to your server. Under My Magnets, you can see the tools you've already generated. Another cool feature is the custom tool builder. Here you can describe your tool idea and it will generate a blueprint and then the final traffic magnet. Let's try something. I'll ask it to build a single file multi-tabbed HTML app that takes an article and outputs 10 prompts to rewrite it in a better way using the user's own OpenAI API key. Let's see what it comes up with. Here is the blueprint it generated, including keywords and required inputs. Let's try building this as a widget. Now we have the embed code. We'll copy this and open the content wrapper in a new tab. I'll paste the code here along with the blueprint information. The keyword is prompt reverse engineering and the topic is content creation. I won't add a call to action this time. Here are the details which we could expand again, but I'll skip that for now. Let's download the HTML file and open it. Here's the app. I'll paste an article here. Okay, I'm not completely happy with the output. It takes the API key and the article, but it gives me one prompt to make the article better, whereas I wanted 10 detailed prompts to create a new article. But that's just a matter of fine-tuning the initial request. Basically, it works. It's also not multi-tabbed, which might not be possible this way. This is how Traffic Magnet is designed to work. The idea isn't to create just one tool, but to consistently create a bunch of them. Over time, the traffic will start adding up. You can also export your assets, including project briefs, summaries, and blueprints for each project. And to make this offer even better, I have a really cool bonus to show you. I've created a no-code tool builder. It's similar in some ways, but it's designed more for creating one advanced tool at a time rather than a bunch of simple ones. You start by describing the tool you want. You can integrate pre-trained APIs just by clicking and filling in your information, or add custom API integrations. I've included a few templates and plan to add more. You can also choose a design style, override the design instructions, and finally select the AI model to use. I'll use the blueprint we generated earlier. Let's add the OpenAI API and require users to add their own API key. The design and model are fine, so let's generate the tool. This process can take a bit longer, sometimes a minute or two. After creating and saving your tool, you can go to My Tools to reopen it and chat with the AI to add more features or change the design. In the Wrapper Projects section, you can add pre-designed elements like a footer, header, or sidebar. Finally, the extension builder lets you turn your tools or any HTML file into a Chrome extension. You can upload tools from Traffic Magnets and convert them, or create a tool here and then turn it into an extension. So here's the tool it generated. First, we'll save it. It looks pretty good. The live preview isn't always perfect, so it's best to test the downloaded file. I'll add my API key, paste in the article, and generate the prompts. Let's see. Okay, again, it's not exactly what I wanted, so I would need to specify my request in more detail, but as you can see, for 5 minutes of work, the output is pretty cool. It's also using an older model, so that's something that can be changed for better results. So, if you buy the Traffic Magnet bundle deal, I will give you full access to my no-code app builder, which includes the extension builder. You can create your own Chrome extensions, add new features, and include different tabs from Save Tools, custom HTML, or even just an article page. You have a lot of options. The file structure is generated automatically. You can download the project as a zip file to test it in your browser. There's also a helper tool where you can paste error messages to get help debugging your extension. I'm also planning to add an Android app builder in the future. I highly suggest you get the Traffic Magnet bundle deal to grab full access to this bonus tool as well. If you only buy the front-end product for less than $37, I will still give you access to the first 3 modules and enough credits to create 5 to 10 tools per month. If you take the bundle, you'll get unlimited access and access to all future features. Check out the link in the description to see my full bonus offer. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in the next video.